I talked about tips and techniques you can use to help you to connect with your right brain. My caravan, where I do my tarot readings and my shaman healings, as you can imagine, it gets a lot of use. So I clear the energy between sessions, and these are the tools that I use. I've got a cute little bell here that I was given, and I think sound really does clear the energy really quickly. Because my training more recently has been on the Peruvian side, particularly the shamanism, I use the Palo Santo. You might prefer to use sage or an incense stick of your favourite smell. You might prefer to use an aroma spray, essential oils. I also like Star Child's natural incense, they're really nice. But to me, Palo Santo takes me back to when I was training to do my shaman healing. So it's a really evocative smell. And it makes a real difference. If you've got illness in the house, or if you've got arguments in the house, I like to burn it on a stone, it really earths it for me. And then I've talked about Florida water, or Aqua de Florida. Here it is. It is a cologne. Again, it's come from my Peruvian teacher. I literally just put a little bit on my hands. Palms of my hands. If I'm healing, I do the palms of my hands. If I'm tarot reading, I tend to do the throat chakra, the third eye, and then round the back of the neck, because I feel I hold tension in the back of my neck, and it's a beautiful smell. And if I'm doing fairs, which I don't do so often now, often they don't like you burning incense, but Florida water, I would keep that on my table, and I would cleanse my hands, my throat chakra, not drinking it, you understand, between clients. But again, you could make your own, or you could use your favourite aromatherapy oil diluted down. The breathing technique I use is very simple. You sit with your feet flat on the floor, preferably in quite an upright position. As you breathe in, you visualize or you imagine that the earth energy is rising up through the soles of your feet. And as you breathe in, you literally follow your breath and follow the earth energy rising up your legs, up your spine, and then as you breathe out, you let go of stress. And as you breathe out, your shoulders should come down. Breathing is a whole body motion. So again, you breathe in, shoulders moving, belly moving, tracking the earth energy as it rises up through your feet, up your legs, rises up your spine, and the out breath is a release. And I would do that 9 times, and then I would hold my palms so that they're open, and this time, to really connect with my energy, as I breathe in, focus on the energy coming up through the soles of my feet, rising up my legs, rising up my spine. And as I breathe out, I focus my energy on the palms of my hands. And I notice the change, and I feel the change. So that's my breathing technique. There are plenty of good ones out there. Experiment, see what works for you. And I always start every tarot reading. I don't open sacred space. I do for my shamanic work, but in my head, because not everybody's open to this spiritual sort of thing, I would just ask that the tarot reading be for my client's highest good, and then I would ask Frey and Saint Germain, my 2 guides, to come and stand close. And I might alter that. I've got a reading with someone that I know is in quite a delicate state coming up quite soon, and I've been asked to do this reading by a family member for her, and it is to be a gentle counselling with tarot, no prediction. And before that reading, I will make a very different prayer, and I will just really ask that the guides, her guides, can come close to make it a very positive experience for her, because that's what she needs.